When I first got the pizza oven, I was thinking to myself, how many pizzas will I actually do? And the answer was hundreds. Lots and lots of pizzas. My favorite part about this is you make one pizza, like it's cooking, you've got like a minute and a half, 2 minutes to make the next one. As soon as it's done, in and out, all day long. So good. However, the pizza oven is extremely versatile. So in this episode, I'm gonna show you guys how to take your pizza oven game into salmon territory.
So it's not a pizza party.
It's a pizza oven party.
Boom.
Now before we get to our salmon, I do want to start with all of my vegetables. Now this is very basic, this is simple. I didn't want this one to be complicated, I just wanted it to be fun and impressive at the end. Now this is key technique here on the potatoes, cut them pretty thin because we want them to cook at the same rate as our salmon. And the salmon doesn't take too long, and we certainly don't want those potatoes to be undercooked. So nice thinly cut potatoes is that's how we want to cut them. Now this is just as beautiful as it is flavorful. Let's slice some lemon nice and thin as well. This is going to give us flavor, color, and that wonderful lemony action. I can say that, right, CJ?
Sure.
Lemony
Very
action.
Zesty.
Zesty action. Then we're going to go with some garlic. Now I'm going to slice these into like thin little chips. Reminds me of the scene from Goodfellas.
Dude, I was.
Were you thinking
that
it?
as you're doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goodfellas garlic. That's what I'm going to call it.
Razor blade.
Not today, not today. I've also got some asparagus, no muss, no fuss here, just cut off those rooty ends. Now let's grab our cast iron pizza oven pan. This thing is so fun, so versatile. We're gonna start building this majesty. Now I'm gonna do a base of herbs for two reasons. I want the flavor, but I also wanna keep everything off of the surface of this cast iron so it doesn't burn.
Oh, dude, it's protecting.
It's gorgeous, right? Good idea.
Yeah.
We're gonna throw down our lemons right over the top. This will be our bed of flavor. We're building flavor as we go. Then we're gonna take those beautiful potatoes. Kind of be even, spread them around. Depending on the size of your fish, you can add more, you can add less. If you're doing it for 4, probably go twice the amount that I'm doing here. But don't forget to season now. A bit of oil, salt, and pepper is all you need. Now we're gonna go with the asparagus, and I have these gorgeous Sugar Bomb tomatoes. If you've never seen these, they're sweet and delicious.
They're the bomb, bro.
They're Sugar Bomb, bro.
Bruh.
Sugar Bomb, bro. Don't forget to oil, salt, and pepper those as well around the outside. Now we get to our fish. Our salmon's gonna go right in the middle of this lovely mound of deliciousness. Now a bit of olive oil and some SPG. I love this seasoning, salt, pepper, garlic. Very basic, but very, very delicious. Now essentially what we've created here is a stunning masterpiece all in one cast iron pan. Now I've got my pizza oven preheated at low. We don't want to go hot and heavy. This isn't pizza. We're gonna slide that in and let it cook, let's say 7 to 8 minutes. Now we're right around the 70% finished mark at this point. I'm going to take a bit of Pinot Grigio. Use any white wine that you like. This one's going to go right in. We're talking a quarter cup, a third of a cup. What we want to do is we want to steam the vegetables just a little bit, specifically the potatoes. Now let's let that go another 5 minutes or so. Now I'm going to add a bit of unsalted butter. You'll notice everything is starting to char up nicely, get golden and rich and beautiful. Add the butter at the end so we're not overpowering or burning the butter. Now the wine and the butter are going to reduce together, making a fantastic sauce.
Dude, I can
it's like
smell this already.
unbelievable. It'll be like a liquid sauce, but it's going to mix with the herbs, just crazy, crazy good. Now that's kind of it. One last little thing I like to do, I like to crank my pizza oven to high. So I get that heat coming up over the top and I get those little crunchy charred bits on the vegetables and specifically on the fish. It gives us a fantastic appearance. And what you're left with is a family style type of date night. I mean, you could do this for 4 with a bigger piece of fish and more vegetables, but it wouldn't take any longer. I mean, only thing left to do here, CJ, is take a bite. I know you're probably not gonna have a bite, but I would love it if you tried it. Dude, look at that.
Dude, that's
juicy,
perfect.
gorgeous fish. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Now remember, I don't know if you can't see in here, CJ, but I'm just gonna bring it up to you. Look at this. That sauce, glazy. Yeah, dude, look at this. So it's the butter and the wine with the herbs. Like that is just...
Is it a stunner?
Lights out. Guerrilla radio. Whoa. So good. Now you notice we didn't season both sides of the fish. We have a lot of flavor coming up through the potatoes on the bottom. Speaking of potatoes, check this out. We'll grab one of these little beauties.
I gotta say,
yeah?
I mean, you know you're a pro, so I don't have to say bro move, but the potatoes cooking in butter and wine.
Yep. Look at that. Dang, I got some tomato on there. Tomatoes starting to fall apart. But look at that. Perfectly cooked potatoes. Mmm.
Yeah? Yeah?
All the herb flavors on the bottom. It's so good. Perfect. So good. And then the asparagus, the lemons, you don't have to, obviously, you don't have to eat the lemons, but if you wanted to, You can
Oh
just
yeah, give it a last like
just a little glazing.
squeeze.
Just kind of glaze over the top, right there with the fish. This is amazing. This is amazing. And yeah, the tomatoes, they start to fall apart like that. They get beautiful, but you know this, tomatoes can take a ton of seasoning. It soaks up all that. It's like a little flavor sponge. A flavor sponge. Yep.
Yeah.
Whoa. So good. So good.
Do those taste like flame broiled? Because it was rad with wine.
Oh yeah. So we didn't
like
really talk about it, but sometimes you know you can get that flambe action. I mean, it's useful. It's just the alcohol cooking off, but it is kind of impressive. It's like a party trick.
Okay. Well, that was weird.
You're weird.
Okay.
Slightly al dente. So one of the things we talk about on my show, Cook, Eat, Repeat. If you haven't watched it, go check out that show and all the other shows on the network. We talk about timing, balance, and making everything kind of come together, this magical moment where everything is just perfect. This is one of them. So simple, so easy. Play with your pizza oven. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys want to see more of this, let me know down in the comments, and I will see you all in the next episode.